Alright guys, greetings, this is Coach Flores again. I'm going to be going over 3.1 and this is from my KINE 1304 class. I'm talking about the stress response, what really happens when you're stressed out. Okay. Learning objective 2, explain the key theories as well as emotional, mental and physiological changes that occur during the stress response. Okay. We have what's called the um, GAS, okay, the General Adaptation Syndrome, okay, and what happens is that it's going to show you what happens to your body when you're stressed out. Now, stress levels are low. The body is often in a state of homeostasis. That means like right now you're relaxing, you're learning, you're at ease. Your body's at homeostasis or balance. All the body's systems are operating smoothly to maintain equilibrium. Okay, so you have chart 3.3. In the alarm stage, stressors disrupt the body stability, temporary lowering resistance. That's when you start getting stressed out. Okay. Number stage 2, resistance stage. Adaptation resources are mobilized to combat stressors and body maintenance of a higher level of resistance. So when you get a stressor, and then how does your body react to that, which is the second stage. Uh, Exhaustion stage is when you're pretty much exhaustion is associated with being tired. Body runs out of adaptation energy, stores for adjusting stressor, and resistance to below normal. Okay, the body to protect mode. Okay, and it's just giving an example here in the book that suppose you're walking home at night, you hear someone behind you, your heart starts beating, you can't see the person, you start seeing different things. Next thing you know, it's your friend saying hi to you. Okay, so um, there's something called the fight or flight response. That basically means that either your body might get stressed out and you might not react, or you might actually, um, in that case, fight the person, or or let yourself be attacked. Okay, several things that happen to you: um, more blood flow, hearing ability increases, perspiration increases, respiration rate increases, digestive system slows down, blood clotting ability increases, immune system decreases, salivation decreases, heart rate and blood pressure increase, liver and fat tissues release energy producing substances, urine production decreases. The other things, okay, uh, when the mind perceives a real stressor or an imagined stressor, it triggers the autonomic nervous system, the system that prepares the body for action. Okay, the sympathetic nervous system energizes the body for fight or flight. The parasympathetic slows the system stimulated by the stress response. The hypothalamus structure in the brain functions as a control center of the sympathetic system and determines the overall reaction to stressors. Your body releases epinephrine. Epinephrine kicks the body into gear, causing more blood to be pumped with each beat of the heart, dilating the airways of the lungs to increase oxygen intake, increasing breathing, stimulates the liver, releases more sugar, which feels like muscular exertion, and dilates the pupil to improve visual sensitivity. The ACTH signals the adrenal glands to release cortisol, a key hormone that makes stored nutrients more readily available to meet energy demands. Finally, the other parts of the brain and the body release endorphins, which can relieve the pain and anxiety the stressor may cause. Exhaustion phase, body resources depleted. In the exhaustion phase of GAS, the hormones, chemicals, and systems that trigger and maintain the stress response are depleted by substances such as oxytocin, and the body puts on the stress brakes, beginning to bring systems into balance. The prolonged effort to adapt the stress response reloads to the alloestic load or exhaustive wear and tear in the body. Okay, over time, cortisols can reduce immunocompetence, the ability to the immune system to respond to the attack. In other words, it's going to weaken your immune system. In the transactional model of stress and coping, psychologist Richard Lazarus proposed that our reaction to stress is not so much about the nature of the stressor as the interaction between a person's perception, coping ability, and environment. Minority stress perspective, okay. According to the Minority Stress Protected, there are unresolved conflicts between minority and dominant group members. As such, minority stress may be explained in large part by disparities and the chronic stress of inheriting in populations that express persistent rejections, alienation, and hostility. So, depending on where you live, if you're the minority, you're going to feel more hostility and more disparity amongst the majority. Okay. Yerkes Dodson law of arousal: when arousal or stress increases, performance goes up, but to only a point. Too much stress can drive performance down in any aspect. According to Walter KINE, it has been thought that humans as well as species animals respond to stress. However, new research indicates that men and women may actually respond different. While men may be more prone to fighting, women may be more likely to tend and befriend. Okay, and that's it for section 3.2.